There was a street beggar named Sarah who sat on the same street corner every day. She was a frail woman with wrinkled skin, and her clothes were tattered and worn. Despite her appearance, she always had a smile on her face and greeted everyone who walked by. Sarah had been a beggar for as long as she could remember. She had no family and nowhere to go, so she had taken to the streets to survive. She relied on the kindness of strangers to give her enough money to buy food and a place to sleep at night. One day, a young girl named Lily stopped by Sarah's corner on her way home from school. She had seen Sarah many times before, but today she decided to approach her. "Excuse me, Mom," said Lily. "Can I ask you a question?" "Of course, dear," said Sarah, smiling warmly. "Why are you always sitting here? Don't you have a home?" Sarah's smile faded for a moment, and she looked down at her lap. "No, I don't have a home," she said softly. "But I have this corner. And the people who pass by here are kind enough to help me out when they can." Lily looked at Sarah with sympathy in her eyes. She reached into her backpack and pulled out a sandwich and a bottle of water. "Here," she said, handing them to Sarah. "I hope this helps." Sarah's eyes lit up with gratitude. She thanked Lily and ate the sandwich hungrily. From that day on, Lily visited Sarah every day after school. She brought her food, water, and sometimes even blankets to keep her warm at night. Sarah was touched by Lily's kindness and began to see her as a friend. As time went on, Lily started to notice something strange. Despite the fact that Sarah was a beggar, she always seemed to have a positive attitude. She was always smiling and greeting people warmly, even when they ignored her or gave her nothing. One day, Lily asked Sarah about it. "I don't understand how you can be so happy all the time, even though you don't have a home or much money," said Lily. Sarah smiled and patted Lily's hand. "Sometimes the happiest people are the ones who have the least," she said. "I may not have much, but I have my corner, and I have the kindness of strangers like you. And that's enough for me." Lily was amazed by Sarah's wisdom and began to see the world in a new way. She started to appreciate the things she had in her own life, and she began to understand that happiness was not about having material possessions, but about finding joy in the simple things. Years went by, and Lily grew up and moved away from the city. She never forgot about Sarah, though. She always thought about the lessons she had learned from the street beggar, and she carried them with her throughout her life. Even though Sarah was just a beggar on the street corner, she had a profound impact on Lily's life. She taught her that kindness and positivity could exist even in the harshest of circumstances, and that true happiness could be found in the most unexpected places.